Good morning, my tubies, my TikTokers, and my Twitters. Yeah, I just had to post this because this was something that I found to be very interesting on my Facebook channel. But I got a man. He's abusive. He cheats on me. He's an alcoholic or drug addict, a stoner. He steals my money. He stays out all night. He is on the down low. He doesn't look for work and he doesn't work. It's a shame when women are willing to put up with this kind of crap just so she could say, but I got a man. I had to share this with you briefly this morning. Um, yeah, we're going to do our empowerment and our power thoughts for the day. And it is I'm coming out with a new approach. It's going to empower you and help you to stay aware. It's my awareness channel too of what's going on in the world today. For real, for real. Anyway, what I'm going to share with you today, it's different than what I usually share with you, but it's based on, you know, men constantly saying that women should choose better. And if we were to choose better, would you be here? That's what's about you about to hear right now. Listening.
Choose better.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all better be very careful with this choose better. Because what happens if women take you up on your offer? What happens if women actually follow your instructions in choosing better and making better choices in men? If women chose better, would your mother pick your father? It's a good question. If women chose better, would you even be alive? What would your grandmother have done if she was choosing better? Would your grandfather be an option? What if you're here, your very existence is because of women not choosing correctly? You do realize if women choose better, then the birth rate will go down. You do realize these men y'all claim to care about, and let me say this, y'all don't care about men. You just can't stand women. So you throw men in there as a way to argue back and forth with women, but you don't give a damn about men because if you did, it's a lot of homeless men, right? You would be getting together with your bros to build homeless shelters. There's men coming out of prison that need computers and need clothes, right? There is men in the army, right, that can use your assistance as they're coming home, transitioning from military life into civilian life. You don't care about men. You just can't stand women. So you make it an argument with them about men this, men that, but you don't care about men. So that, let me just throw that in there. But if women take you up on your offer and women begin to choose better, what does that look like for you? Right? What does that look like for your future? Because let's face it, if women choose better, a lot of men won't be able to procreate. If women choose better, a lot of men won't be having babies. Are you okay with that? See, you think you want women to choose better. You think it's chaos now. If women choose better, and that isolates a lot of men from having access to women, do you know that would throw society completely off? If most men can't get their hands on a woman, it would just, the elites could not take that, because then those men would actually focus on who their true oppressors are, right? So the elites have tricked these men to make it seem like it's women. No, it's actually them. Your oppressors are actually other men, but that's neither here nor there. You don't want no smoke with them. You don't want the smoke with the people that run the world, which is men. You want smoke with women on podcasts, and you want smoke with the comment section. You don't really want smoke to the people that send your son to war, right? You don't want smoke with the people that raise interest rates, right? You don't want smoke with the individuals in the Bilderberg Group and the Trilateral Commission. You don't want smoke with them. Your smoke is with feminism, but men allowed that to happen. But anyway, what happens if women choose better? You got to think about this. Y'all have to stop saying this, because if women choose better, you're going to unalive yourselves, because you're not going to even be born. Because so many women are going to opt out of marriage. So many women are going to opt out of having babies. So many women are going to opt out of the things that you actually love, right? You don't want women to choose better. You like having access to free vagina, right? You like having access to broken women. That's what y'all say, right? You like having access to women that make terrible choices. You do not want women to make better choices. I know you don't. Because women making better choices means the
right.
end of the community.
Thank you.
Nobody wants that. Funeral homes don't want that. Firemen don't want that. Women being reckless is a $1 trillion economy. Nobody really wants women to choose better, right? That's foster care. That's the entire system. Everything that's dysfunctional that people make billions of dollars on, nobody wants women to choose better. Because if women to choose better is going to put an end to industries, even the podcast industry. You don't want women to choose better. Stop capping. Just leave it how it is. Allow women to make the decisions that they're making. It's money in it for everybody. You have access to vagina. Babies are going to be born. Everybody's going to make money hand over fist. You don't want women to choose better, because your mother might have not chose your dad.
And that was definitely awesome. I have to say that because, like I said, if men really wanted decent women and if they wanted good women, prostitution would no longer exist. Uh, what else do they have? Strip joints. What about porno? That would no longer be in existence if men wanted good, decent women. You know, the porno industry, that's a not billion, that's like $1 trillion industry. And who's keeping that alive and well? It damn sure is not the women. And when it comes to these men out here, you know, when you have a gun in your home, you're not buying a gun or pepper spray or those zingers, those zap things that we have. I know I do. You're not doing that to protect yourself from women. You're doing that to protect yourself from men. Also, when you walk down the street and you see a group of women at the corner, you don't have any type of like fear or you feel like you got to protect yourself. But when you see a group of men at the corner, you automatically, you go up in arms and you put your defense up because you're protecting yourself from these men, these children that are being snatched off the street and all of this. You're not afraid to Peloton. You're not afraid when it comes to women. We're protecting ourselves from who? These men. So the men, they really need to, check themselves for real. Anyway, let's get to our Bible trivia questions. My darlings, I know this is a totally different approach than what you're used to. But we're taking a whole new, I'm taking a whole new approach. Okay, remember I read a very small paragraph and you listen, exercise your listening skills, and then I will ask you 2 questions. I believe that we are up to day 9, the rainbow of God's promise. And that's from Genesis chapter 8, verse 20 through chapter 9:17. So the flood was over. Every living thing on earth was killed. Only the animals. No, I think God made a promise never again with the flood. I think we're on day 10. Sorry, we're on day 10, my beautiful tubies and TikTokers. Okay, God appears to Abraham. And that's Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 through 13:18. Once there was a city called Ur. God appeared to a man who lived there named Abraham. Leave this place, God said. Go to the land I will show you. And God made a promise to Abraham. I will make your family a great people. I will bless you and make your name great. Everyone on earth will be blessed because of you. Abraham left Ur with his family, as he was instructed. Together, they traveled over hills and rivers to a land called Canaan. They camped by a big oak tree at Moreh. There God appeared to Abraham again. I will give this land to all your children, he said. Abraham built an altar and worshiped God. Traveling with Abraham was his nephew Lot. They went many places together in Canaan. At Bethel, Lot's shepherds and Abraham's shepherds were fighting. So Abraham invited Lot to choose another place to live. Near the Jordan River was a place called Sodom. Lot chose to live there. We know what goes down with Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Anyway, so Lot chose to live there. He thought it looked like a garden of God. But the people in Sodom were wicked and they hated God. Abraham lived in Canaan, the land God had promised to him. Now your questions, 2 questions. What did God promise to Abraham? Next question. What did Abraham do when he got to Canaan? Those are your 2 questions. Tomorrow we will be on day 11. I love you. It's going to be a great day. Put that out there, that energy out there. Today is going to be an amazing day. Jehovah God loves you. Jesus Christ loves you. And I love you too. Have a great one.